Okay, so this is us above the celebrity equinox, just pulling out of Barcelona. Can you feel us moving?
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's weird.
Oh yeah, so maybe. But it says it lasts until 8:45.
Right?
Bonjour et bienvenue en français. Je m'appelle James Rooney. Don't worry, I haven't really changed my language. I was just speaking French then. I was saying, hello and welcome to France. My name is James Rowney, as all of you know by now. And I'm here in France, which is right over there, for a very special reason. Because I'm actually on my first ever cruise. And this is our cabin. Hello. Sorry if it is a bit messy. Well, we've just been busy packing all afternoon yesterday. And apparently, yesterday, we sailed off from Barcelona, along with my trusty crew. As you all know, my co-explorer, Simon Rowney, also Technochock, that's the YouTube name, and along with my mum and sis. Anyway, I'll show you around the whole ship later, so I'll see you later after breakfast.
我也抽这个爸。
And this device belongs to this oceanographic museum, which is much older. It was opened in 1910 by Prince Albert I. This is going to be our meeting place at 3:15. Okay, 3:15. We are all meeting here next to the yellow circle. As for the rest of the oceanographic museum, now I'm taking you here to make entrance. And please look over there because the entrance.
Yes.
That's kind of gone.
TARDIS.
Another one.
There's nothing wrong with my feet.
I need some oil. No, it's just tiles, it's rubber on the tile.
Chị tao làm đây. She
might be the cathedral. Looks like this is it.
And I remember the commentators at that time were making a comparison between her wedding gown and this one. Okay, so you can take a look at this one. Now, the fact that she was a very popular actress at that time, she had a contract with the MGM, and actually MGM gave her $25,000 just on the wedding dress and the accessories. Okay, and because wedding brought a lot of paparazzi into town, so the future couple actually had to give a press conference every day. So much so that the telephone line was completely jammed, and they had to find, telephone booths, and they had to find typewriters because, there were not enough for the journalists in Monaco. And the wedding was broadcast live, and it was something very unusual at that time. Okay? Now, a ton of roses were used. She loved flowers, and actually for Prince Albert, the first sketch that he gave to his mother was about flowers, because you knew that she loved flowers. And you know that she called Albert not in the English way. She called him Albert. This wedding, of course, took place inside, and the church itself, this cathedral, is where all the visitors go. And that would be the time for them to come here. Once a year at least, and that is on the National Day, the 19th of November, the royal family will come here, attend a mass service before they're taken back to the palace where there are some celebrations.
3 și 10, 4 fără 20, 4 fără un sfert. 4 fără 4. Am zis bine? Credeți-mă minte. 4 fără 4 sau 3 jumate, hai să zic 3 jumate. Și dacă 4
Ich will schönere Leige da.
There she is.
So over here you can see outside of Old Quarter, down here is still Monaco. This area is called Fondier. And in the middle of this area you can see a series of arches, right? So that is the stadium. Now in the year 2000, Charlene Wistow came from South Africa. She was in Monaco to take part in an aquatic meet. And there, we caught the eye of Prince Albert. Now, I don't know how to pronounce. Charlene Wistow from South Africa. Okay? And a year later, she got an invitation from Prince Albert, and that evening they spent together in Monte Carlo, and there was a Rolls Royce waiting for her outside of her hotel. Afterwards, nothing happened. In the year 2005, when Prince Rainier passed away, she sent him a condolence note, and so they started, seeing each other again. And in 2006, she moved into Monaco. So when the wedding, and the different variety of rose came from all the stuff. Some of them are called grace hanging, some of them are called stepping. Everybody wanted to take a picture. So on her tombstone, and these flowers are brought to her every day. Now, there was one wish actually she wanted and never got fulfilled, and that is having a Japanese garden in Monaco. This Japanese garden was open, so the car just left the road, and of course, maybe it was Princess Grace driving, maybe it wasn't. Now, Fontvieille is where you see the second arena, and now we are walking towards the palace, so ladies and gentlemen.
Well, here's my second cameraman.
You filming him, filming
Camera
you,
two.
filming him.
Camera 2.
No, it's a big round rock. You can sort of see it and then doing it.
And it's really weird, really, because I think I actually heard her mentioning it as a dog's head. I think that's what she said.
What you can hear squeaking is going.
That is so nice. I just want to jump
world,
from
isn't
here.
it?
Sure it would.
I'm losing number 11. She's
But at least I can still see her.
Я даже сказать честно, я думал, что это
Mind the step.
Почему? Мы с Соней делаем какой-то бизнес, работаем, в целом какая-то комбинация.
It's funny, isn't it, because you've seen all this on the telly. It's really weird, don't you? You think, oh, it's on the telly, that was really great.
It's alright. Right?
Yeah.
Ilan? Diana, you could go here. I'm going to buy water.
Yes. 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 You're not when she's in the blow. No.
Yeah.
You're so close to the palace, right?
Yeah. Looking really serious.
So, right now we are just outside of the palace, as you can see. And there is something about the palace, right? As you can see there. There are two different styles
Liking
of
the
architecture.
flag.
So over there, that is the oldest part of the palace that was built in 1250, even before the coming of the Grimaldis. It was a little fort that the Grimaldis wanted to take over. The border
grapes, butterfingers. Bonjour.
Right. What's the time now?
Just now.
Half 2.
Let's go back.
Going to phone in a minute to make sure they can sing.
Come back to here and down to that archway.
Monaco. Those pizzas are sure making me hungry. Doesn't this marionette look familiar? There it is. Beauty and fish.
this marionette look familiar? Who knows? Oh, Jesus. Only kidding. Flying cows. What next? Flying pigs? Oh, Christmas during the summer. That's very odd. I bet that reminds me of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, that. Well, looks like we're right back where we started.
We go over there because there's a lot of people looking at the view over there.
Whoa, this sure does look like paradise down there. There's go-karts going down the track. Vroom vroom. I think that guy needs to be picking up speed. Oh, and there's another cruise line over there. Bienvenue à Monte Carlo. But from where I'm standing, this behind me is Monaco. Oh, just only half an hour left until we head off to Monte Carlo. Check this out. France's very first wooden bike. Didn't see that one coming.
It's like
Oh, that must be a bride. I wonder which lucky man she's marrying. Yep, he could be inside. Yeah. I reckon that must be one of the bridesmaids.
Il faut déjà le déambulateur. Il y aura moins de monde, il y aura moins de monde.
Here we are in Monte Carlo. I reckon this might be the cruise ship that we've seen just earlier.
Need to cross over. Come on.
So next to us, this is N9.
Speak to the radio.
Yep.
40 quid a month to rent batteries.
Where we just come from the area, there is the sign Aegir, the yellow sign, can you see it? Aegir substation. Okay? And behind that sign, you can see the pine trees, and that is the Japanese garden. That was all painted before the year 2000. And Japanese garden also painted something here, invested in this garden, and it's always a garden flow that gives us great growth. So it's not here. Then further away from the Japanese garden, there is national commercial area is actually.
Yep. You can definitely see him. Ah. Do you know? Yeah.
Again, you can see the steep mountain. Sorry.
Well, we're off again, and I've only got one more thing to say. Au revoir, Villafrance, and buongiorno Italiano.
We're going to go downstairs and then we'll find some beds.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, you clean
We'll
up.
go on the side forward.
Right, we're loose. So you should hear the engines rev up in a minute.
Pirates were good.
On the Pulse analysis and global perspective, join me, Yogica Lamaya, on India Business Report every Sunday as we review the week's top economic stories, right from the top of India's financial capital all the way to receive great news.
Ontario Golf was recent world, the friend of the Chelsea side, the very best BBC World News, and we meet the people who make it look like. Join BBC Global Wealth.
Went up in sales tax to 8% next April. The Prime Minister decides that in the coming months. Well, let's talk now to a massively cool Edward Cow. I think he's the chief Japan economist at the Bank of America Merrill Lynch. He goes live now from our studio. Many thanks for joining me on the program. So is Abenomics working?
Yeah, I think it's working. Especially, consumption is growing very solidly. Not only supported by higher market prices or better sentiment, but income growth. Actually, the most important piece of information in the release today is the fact that actually employee compensation, which is the core part of the household income, has begun increasing by 1.0% year-on-year in nominal terms. This is the highest nominal term income growth since the first quarter of 2008. So I think this number means that Abenomics is functioning.
Looking into the data a little bit closer now, we see that the main contributors to the growth in Japan in the last quarter came from public spending and exports. So bearing in mind that slightly weaker yen that we've seen as a result of Abenomics, but private investment weakened, so money being spent by private companies.
Well, yeah, that's true. Probably the weakest part of today's release was capex spending, which decreased by 0.1% quarter-on-quarter. But usually it takes about half a year.
Now, as you lot may not know, last night I've been into the theatre and watched a performance of Remakes, and this is what the theatre looks like. Now, as you may not know,
Excuse me, ma'am.
and we're actually in here today because we're going to Rome later on. So I'll see you later.
Oh, cute.
The golden background. You know, this is the personification of Rome, and below the statue you see also the altar of the unknown soldier of the First World War. And this is a tomb keeping the body of the unknown soldier of the First World War. So now we are moving towards the Colosseum. Observe to the left the remains of the Forum of Trajan. You know, the word Forum in all the Rome was the center of Rome. So into the Forum they had all the important buildings of the town. They had the temples, the basilicas, the political buildings, and also the markets. So this was the core of Rome. And we have called the different sections of the Forum with different names according to the emperor that have realized this section. So we call the farm to the left the farm of Trajan, an emperor that lived on the 7th century AD. So the columns that you see into the farm were part of a basilica, a big hall that was used for different purposes. And you have also seen a very tall column to the left. This was the column dedicated to the Emperor Trajan. And then the big semicircular building in bricks to the left with many arches. You know, this is the Trajan market. This was the first multi-stores market of the history. We can say that this was the first mall of its history. So under each arch we had shops. In total 6 floors. And now have a look to the right, and you're seeing a building with a triangular roof. You know, this is the Curia, this is the house of the Senate. And to the right in the valley are the ruins belonging to temples and to basilicas. You know, this section of the farm is called the Roman farm, but actually the Roman farm is keeping all the remains that you are seeing around. The section to the right was the oldest one. And at the end of the street we have the Colosseum, so we're moving to the Colosseum in a few minutes. So we have to go down to visit the Colosseum, to visit all the different levels visitable. And this is a very interesting visit today because you will have the possibility also to visit the subterraneans, the undergrounds, and the arena, that is the stage. And then you can move to the first level and then to the second level. So you will do a complete visit of the Colosseum. Preserved side of the Colosseum. You know that the Colosseum has been damaged by the earthquakes in the Middle Ages. So we have one half of the Colosseum that is very well preserved. This is the section that is very well preserved. On the other side we have a part of the Colosseum that is completely gone. We have lost many sections of the other half. So the Colosseum is made of 3 rows of arches, and on the top you see the attic. The materials of the external of the Colosseum is the travertine, these white blocks that now have been blocketed by the pollution. And these are the travertine blocks. And then we have also the earthenware bricks, and these are the 2 materials used to realize the Colosseum, that was the largest amphitheater of the world. So in a while we have to get off the bus, so please prepare yourself for the visit. So we'll visit
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Money, €1.24. All you want.
surrounded huts.
But when the gladiators were fighting each to the other one, most of the time, one was safe. The spectator decided. Look at the fighting.
We have found a lot of the remains of the Golden House, the House of the Mirror. But you know about the Golden House? The main remains are up to the Monte Oppio, where we have a drop of us. Imagine that below this heap we have found 60 rooms that were gladiators had a parade on the stage. Imagine that where you see the fans, we had a special stage, a special podium for the emperor and his family. So the gladiators waved to the emperor, and then they waved also the sponsor. On the other side where we have the cross, imagine that they had another stage for the sponsor. The sponsor sometimes were moved back to some steps that were close to the artists of the circle, and then moved down in the undergrounds. In the underground,
But the ones that got here, killed them, they got here anyway.
Has been used for the games for about 700 years. So they inaugurated them connected to Christian religion. And Christian couldn't stand the cruel gates of the Colosseum, so he decided to stop. You know why? Because these are the most recent characters of the Colosseum. These have been added in the 3rd century when we had the last restoration of the Colosseum in order. During the games, we had a lot of fires. So in the 3rd century, they have made the last reconstruction of the Colosseum, and these travertine blocks are very preserved because these are the youngest ones. Okay? So now let's see. Hello. Stage.
Pretty boy, pretty boy. Yep.
Yeah, there's parallel.
Yeah, it looks like a real person to me. Yep, and I think I could see one at the desk.
Yes, he's a soldier. It's part of Vatican armour.
It's like Scott, come down. Does he fight there?
Well, no, but they are an armour.
Not all of them. No, not all of them.
Sì, serve anche quello lì,
It's stupid to say couldn't wear that, isn't it? Relaxed. Ik vind het tof.
E sull'arco signora per favore, grazie. Sull'arco per favore, grazie.
Ci sta.
Yeah.
talking about the statues?
那旁边那个石头，你拼命找，拼命找。
They are written in Latin and they have the meaning to our center, to point is wrong. Church is our church. Separate souls. Let's continue, please. Let's go in front.
Dad.
Yeah? Oops.
Quite very imposing, aren't they? Change to colours and come and get married.
Perché nei anni di storia della Chiesa.
Yep.
Swiss cheese from London.
Want to get grandfather's stamps?
You get free time though, right?
Huh?
You get free time,
We're
is it?
supposed to, but it's getting on. Considering we're supposed to pack up the ship. Actually, no, because it started at 8, the trip, even though we have to do it. That is a hot cow.
What?
Just a few minutes. This way.
Geese.
That's what we were thinking.
Well, we're
Here? I thought it was in a factory. Oh, I'm so dumb.
Like when you're walking, James. Sometimes you could never be too careful.
I understand about that as well.
Buongiorno.
So you just follow her?
Yes, follow me. So once you step by step, you like to follow.
She's a toilet.
Yes, I wait here. So I wait here.
I put my back on the thing and let's go.
Come on, closer.
Funny.
The bomboniera in the region of Campania is produced from buffalo milk, and they call it mozzarella di bufala. Believe me that you can't find one buffalo in all Sorrento. Because these are water buffaloes. They have to have fields, they have to stay out in your herd. We don't have fields because it's too close, full of fruit trees, no space. The buffaloes live not far from here. They are close to Naples by Caserta, or at the end of the Amalfi Coast by Pestum Salerno. Here we have simply cows. They are here where you arrived. You saw them. Maria has 7 cows. She gets totally from her 7 cows in the morning 60-70 liters of milk. She mixes in the milk rennet. Rennet is a starter, is an enzyme. In 2.5 hours, the milk with the rennet, look what happens. This was liquid milk, and now it's coagulated, and that you call curd. There's a remaining liquid that is the whey. So we have curds and whey, and we have Little Miss Muffin. She separates the whey from the curd, and she boils up the whey. On the top of the boiling whey, there is up another type of cheese. It's a light white cream that you have to skim off. It looks like that. So if you love Italian food, you can tell me the name of this light cream Italian cheese. Brava. Do you know also what means ricotta translated in English? No? Nobody knows? It means the same thing. It means recooked, cooked twice. You get an extra cup of limoncello for the first time. So ricotta means twice cooked, because she has to keep it hot, so it boils up, and often raise the cream cheese that she skims off. But there's now a second reason why she had to boil it up. She's the whey again. She makes the whey again in the curd, so that now the curd changed the consistency. You will see in a few minutes it looks like a dough, softer and elastic. And actually, this is here the old way to show you. In the past, every farmer lady did this in this way, but now it's rare to find ladies in the farm who spend the time to make it. Too much time it takes, 4 or 5 hours. And it's not also rare to find itself, you find itself everywhere. You find it most in a round shape, like a ball, filled in the bag with the liquid inside. But this is a very normal shape. She doesn't like it and she doesn't make it. She has different shapes here for different uses. So the one that she often makes, especially in the summer, is a treccia. Treccia means braid or plait. That is a nice round braided ring. That is a shape that the people love to buy because it's very nice for the presentation. You have to know that you have first to enjoy to see and then to eat. That's why she braided it. And Maria have learned this work from the mother. She's the 3rd generation of her family. She was 16 years old when she started to learn how to make it. And she makes her cheese since she was 16. Now she's 28. And this is not only the show here, this is the real thing. She makes every day, 7 days a week, and that for the whole year long, and that means no vacation. Sometimes she said to me, Rose, I make this 8 times in a week because I dream in the night about that. Especially in this season, because this is nicer to work it when it's cold, but not when it's summer, hot out and in the poker, it's not so nice. And all what she finishes, she doesn't sell out to stores. It's also not a big quantity. She gets out 10%. That's 6-7 kilo in the morning, 8 or 9 of the round braids. So we serve it here to the groups who comes to visit the farm. And in the winter, we have not so much visit coming in, so we sell it to the local clients. But you can see her hands now. You can imagine how hot is that inside. But there is also a positive side for the whey. Yeah? Maybe not the heat, but the whey by itself. It's very healthy for her skin. If you touch the hands, they are so soft and smooth that she doesn't need a special cream for them. She has better hands than me, and I'm only 18. It's big, yeah? Okay, if you want, you can take a nice picture now with Maria and her braid. She loves that part. She doesn't speak English, but she wants to tell you something very nice to you all, and that in English. Eh? So prepare the cameras, wait for the picture, listen to Maria, and then take the picture after. Listen. Cheese. Now in her hand it's very soft and warm. She at first put it up. Every shape that she finished, she put in a cold, simple water to cool. Then she changed. She put in a salted water to salt it, and in 20 minutes, that is immediately ready, fresh to be served. Now the last shape is also typical. We call it caciocavallo. This is the one that she makes in the colder season, not in the summer, because that has a different way to keep that after finish. She puts down, she leaves that a long time in the salted water, more than an hour, because salt dries and preserve the cheese. Then she hangs it up. You can see some hanged out here and there, but these are only to show you how they look like. It's not the season of it. We start in October, finished in March to make them. And then she have it not outside hanging, but inside in the kitchen. She have a very high kitchen. You see that window open. It's closed now, but in the winter it will be open all the time because she have to dry up all her cheeses, and not only also the sposà, the salami, more meat. No? So after 15 days when they hang, we say that they're ripe. They get yellow, hard, and dry. And the one who buy that after, they can keep it for another month. So that is to age and to keep long. The round bread is to eat fresh in the moment, and the ricotta is to cook or to bake. We have 3 different types of cheeses, maybe one time for one lady every day. Cheese. Okay. Now, my ladies and gentlemen, you are here not only to get it explained or demonstrated, you are here now to eat it, you get it served. You get now a nice dish with mozzarella and tomato. This is the best combination, spiced with our olive oil. Especially in this season, we have this type of tomato that we call the heart of the bone. That's the best variety to combine it now with the mozzarella cheese. You get salami, the bread that she have baked in the wood oven, and the house wine. You get also a taste of our homemade marmalade, orange and lemon marmalade. And finally, I invite you to taste this. Remember that this is to sing and that is to sleep on. Now, if you want, in between the two things, Maria have baked a nice cake this morning. It's a ricotta cheesecake that we drop in lemon cream on the top. Looks like this, So this is the only thing not included. It's an optional. It costs only €2 the slice. If you want the slice of it, you can find it, the cake on the table up there ready to be served to you. Just come close to the table and take it. When you are finished with all this, at the end, you don't have to walk up because the bus is down for you. Okay? Yeah, we think of you from the head until your feet. So we thanks Maria for the cheese making. Follow me and the cake up to your table.
Comunque se pigliato uscendo lì
Where do you come from?
US.
Yeah, I guess that's one way of putting it. Now this style of chess looks more interesting. Hello. Giant chess pieces.
Dad. Dad's like borrows. Dad what? Is that like a borrower's thing? Oh, your dad's fair. Why not your pay? Because he's going to use a bit of money. You're going to have a tour then?
Oh, let's be having it then.
We'll leave you alone then.
I'll go on the thing because I get better.
On the right.
So as I said, it was once the foyer for the visitors of the theatre. During the time of Nero, it was transformed into gladiators' barracks. In fact, all the rooms behind you had been once gladiators used to live in there, as they found beautiful helmets, the arms they used, the gladius, the short sword they used for their fights. I mean, no fights here, because the only place where they had their fights was the amphitheater. Amphi means double theater. In fact, the most famous one is the Colosseum in Rome. But just to tell you, the one in Pompeii, behind that house, there's nothing to see, it's just a hill, vegetation, but there it's millimeter by millimeter. With little trees, from here, it's all the way down to the amphitheater to the new town, and it's the same distance from here now to the Forum. That means the center of the town. You see, I mean, it's a very large area. I mean, it was a town, not just a few stones, as you can see. Next to the changing room, there was once a swimming pool. Up on the right, there had been little rooms where they could have a massage, where the toilets were there. And here, the entrance to the bath. I mean, separated men and women. So this was the section from men. So why do we know it? Not because of the decoration, but you come in, I can show you.
Well,
I'm guessing it's your Arnold's.
Oh my God, that's a good one, sweetie. Still the original ceiling. So we know this was section of the men. Because the first opening in this room here was the frigidaire, cooled with cold water. And don't ask me why. Women usually then, they had just a labrum, a little basin to wash face and hands, while men had the pool to get in, so-called frigidaire. And then they moved from here to the tepidare. So remember also here, even if you don't see the skeleton here, with this one, the skeleton is inside. Or you can see the little wicker feet, I think, there where the feet are. You see this one here, the left feet you can see. But we're going to see some more, where you can see even the teeth. You see the skull, you see the bones, and you see this position. I mean, very often trying to protect their faces with their arms, with their hands. Sometimes sitting, sometimes lying. You can see he was a slave. You see the belt, or you can see the second one. There is the dress. You can see the shoes, the sandal there. I mean, remember I told you this morning. I mean, the technique they used. We have here was the eruption. The rate of ashes
came from there, and it was so thick they could not breathe anymore, so they died. They were lying there, and then slowly, layer by layer, the bodies were covered. Then still part of the air was doing it, so the body decomposed. Slowly went on there. And so they plaster. It's really interesting, so that's why we see the plaster petrified. But the skin turn right in case you do not see where we are. You see a little bit the system here in this street, or the bad system they have in Pompeii for the sewage. Because in a big difference, if you go to Herculaneum, there rich people used to live there, and so the sewage system perfect. Under each street we have the channel, while here in the whole town of Pompeii there only are 3, and one of them is underneath here, so there's a hole, and then we're lucky because it never rains a long time. We still have it. So that was they knew the danger of a visit next door. So please, before you enter there, come to the pharmacy, come to the chemist. And to understand understand here, we have the symbol up there. You see? You see the phallic symbol? There, you have to have two guys, or you have to come a little bit closer, maybe you can't see. There you are.
Stop.
Oh yeah.
That was not the place where but it was just the center of the town, because all what's behind you in summer and one in winter. Some homes were already made with nothing changed in southern Italy. And as I said, the outdoors and other activities again.
Pone tronco, lo único que puedo hacer es cubrirse la cara para que no le entre.
Che si aspetta, quella era nella casa che abbiamo visto nel Dom.
E quando le indagini quindi
Hello again. Now, as you can see, we just arrived in Montenegro, and we're just having a wandering around the ship to see how warm it is outside, and it looks as if we're getting the British weather again now. So let's have a walk round. Certainly looks like the village is very busy today.
Deck 12.
Well, James.
Sorry.
Deck 12.
Oh, sorry about that.
Deck 10.
Here we are, on deck 3.
Probably
Right. The little side inside, and when they're closed, you receive the release for the next day. Right. Like something position in the bucket. Okay.
Well, here we are at Montenegro, and now we're just going to have ourselves a nice wander around. So why don't you all come and join me? Yeah. All there is just windows.
When it's not quite so quiet.
Bet that was a stray dog, wasn't it? Yeah. Suppose he's sort of an undercover dog.
I prije neko jutro.
said on the stuff, the post office is in past the old town.
Certainly looks like an old town to me. Ooh, graffiti. Ooh, puffer fish. Ah, look at him fast asleep.
Pegs. It's in the pegs, James.
Oh yeah.
Right? Huge pegs.
They just look like the size of giant cardboard boxes.
I guess they're made of wood, aren't they?
Yep, they are made of wood. Or maybe it just almost looks like the size of giant planks that pirates make their victims walk on.
Yeah, sure. I wonder what those are like inside. They look rough as ours, but they're nice inside.
Oh yeah. Certainly does look a bit dodgy.
Salt with watermelons that they have.
Ah, now you're talking.
James, careful.
Oh, sorry.
Simon, you're the Christmas Carol.
Oh yeah, you mean that old Christmas story from Charles Dickens.
Is it? No, the Christmas Carol tune is playing.
Oh, sorry. Touchwood.
See you around just now.
No, see somewhere.
Sometimes you could never be too careful over this wall. Especially when you're surrounded by a moat. Yeah. Oh.
Welcome back to Italiano, and this time we're in Venice. Looks like we've got a few tourists watching us.
Hello.
Certainly a lot of people out here today.
Is he putting lipstick on the gondola?
Yeah, that's all the gondola.
Huh?
Lean back too far, you'll scuff your head.
Nice little water.
Just where it fits in.
That's tight. It's a traffic jam.
Yeah, gondola jam.
It's a gondola jam.
Again. Now we just arrived at Dubrovnik, which is our final destination, and then tomorrow we've only got 2 days at sea until we go back to Barcelona the following day. So let's have a look around. I'll meet you by the old gate later, along with my co-explorer Technochock. Bye! gate entrance. I mean, that dog, it just kind of reminds me of the one from the Beethoven movies.
Beethoven movies?
Yeah, there's like Beethoven's second, third, fourth, something like that. Certainly got a lot of street entertainment, haven't they?
Vamos do lado do dia 4.
pretty boy, pretty boy.
Eh sì.
Guai, non c'è
Tommy, sveglia!
J'aime bien le touriste de base.
Sì, adesso sì.
Andiamo lassù.
Ah, now this is more like it. This. Yes, certainly is. Especially with the sea down here. Come on then.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can definitely smell the seawater from here.
Who's a pretty boy then?
Prendelo in mano.
Crazy!
Classic.
Where's Daddy?
Where is he? Oh, there you are.
Pretty boy, pretty boy.
It's the buttocks.
I'll turn around. Take a photo. What's the hat?
Pretty boy, pretty boy. Yeah. He's a pretty boy, Dad.
Hello again. Now, as you may have noticed behind me, there's Celebrity Cruises Equinox, and we're just about to head back to the airport. So, let's have a look round. Bye, Celebrity. waiting for our flight to Manchester for boarding. Let's have a look around while we're waiting. Now we just touched down back in Manchester Airport and we're just reclaiming our baggage. And there's mine. And we've just got to wait for the others.
Hi, this is at Manchester Airport and this is James going off to the toilets. There he goes, doing his will out of the in-betweeners walk. This is the girls getting very agitated by the lack of bags. As you can see, the belt is not moving.
Shouldn't have been